I've said this on video after video. You cannot overcome your emotional chains through the emotional body. You cannot overcome your thoughts and your mind through your mental body. Take a look. Never works. You know, you have to work from a more conscious point of view. You can't take an aberrated emotion and get rid of it through the emotional body, because you're still playing in the worlds of duality. You're still playing in the worlds of karma. And it doesn't matter. It's all taking your attention. Oh, I've got to work on this emotion I got to, no, you don't. You got to go, see ya. Buddha brought in something very important to this planet, and that is what attachment breeds. All right? And so he finally, after sitting, 17 years or whatever it was under a tree or whatever, he finally got up and said, hell, I've had it. That's it. I'm good. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. When you put attention on your emotions, whether good or bad, when you put attention on your thoughts, good or bad, that's your change. Thoughts and emotions block your awareness, and especially when you're using them. It's the individual that's come to you, Natalie, that's using those emotions. They're feeding them. No one else is feeding them for them. They're feeding them themselves. And the whole idea of spirituality is to wake up from the emotional control that the emotional body, your astral body, has on you, and the control your mental body, your mind, has on you. You've allowed your mind to control you. You've allowed your emotions to control you. And you can't fix them by using the same body to fix them. And psychiatry, I mean, you can't use the mind to fix them. Half the psychiatrists need help. I don't know. As a health counselor, I've had a ton of psychiatrists, mental health workers, and things like that had the same problems that they're trying to fix people with. You know, we're talking about a high level of understanding, guys. Most of this planet is into therapies and all kinds of things like that, but they're not into waking or breeding awareness, because the awareness of the individual is the survival of the individual. Your survival is your awareness. Your mind will take you down the rabbit hole to Hellville. Your emotions will take you down the rabbit hole to Hellville. Nope. Detachment. I don't care. You want to get rid of emotions? I don't care anymore. You got to get to the point where you got to drop them, let them go. You can't drop your emotions with your emotional body. Your emotional body can't drop emotions. Your mind can't drop thoughts. That's what it does. You, the awareness of all of those things, are the only one that can go, talk to the hand. Consciousness isn't listening. So that's what I think some people maybe miss if they're thinking this way. This isn't a mental or emotional therapy session. That's not spirituality. That's where you get trapped even deeper. What do you replace one emotion with? Another emotion? Or another emotion? This emotion is better than this emotion, so get rid of these and replace them with these. Subtract one chain off and put on another. You know, you can play in the emotion fields, have fun with it. But, you know, emotions they're like thoughts. I mean, they can be your long road to waking upville, karmaville. Your emotions and thoughts is what keep you in creation. Once you learn to break those, you will start developing your ability to be beyond creation into the worlds of consciousness, into the worlds of the now, into totality. And that's a whole different level. And that's where I'm trying to move you guys. Let's get up here. You have to learn how to go, I don't care. I'm not going to allow my lower bodies, my material bodies, my embodiments to affect my awareness. Because that's their job, is to use your awareness, to run their machine. The astral world, they're all at one level. They're just machines. Emotional machines, thoughts. Thoughts are just like a computer system. You can't get anything in until you program it. It's the best AI you've ever seen. Where do you think the idea of AI came from? Yeah, the mind is... I mean, I probably couldn't say enough about it. Amazing. But it's also your biggest trap. And it'll keep you in creation and spinning lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So I've been trying to help you break those chains of thought. And the only way to break a chain of thinking is the chain of observation. You have to learn how to watch or observe without thought. Watch what your mind says about it, maybe, but be away from your mind and your thoughts. And it just takes some practice to do it. You just walk around. I was telling you that time, I used to walk in malls just for all the colors and beauty, because I was living in the woods. I needed to get a little social here. So I'd go into a mall and just walk around and look at the lights and look at all the beauty, see if I could read people's auras and see what they were thinking and stuff like that. You can only do that in the now, when you're totally silent, mentally and emotionally, and your awareness is dominating the scene. And it's well worth playing with that level of spirituality, because that's your survival. Health of the physical body, of course it's your survival while you're here for a very short period of time. If you live to be 100 years old, that's a grain of sand on the beach. You've been around a long time, traveling. And if you don't believe me, ask your spiritual guide to show you your Akashic records. That'll make a believer out of you, I tell you. But that's really all I have to say about that, guys. You just can't win the game trying to go into some sort of therapy and overcome your emotional problems through emotions. You have to overcome through awareness. And it's not something you work out. These are just images. You have to simply turn your attention away from it. Take your energy out of it. You're the only one this individual is the only one that can help herself. You can have a therapist sit there and tell you what to do. That's like someone telling you how to eat healthy and be healthy, but until you strap it on, strap yourself in, start eating all the fruit and taking the herbs, you have no clue. You can watch others get well and people get out of wheelchairs and everything. Oh man, that's cool. But until you strap it on, strap yourself in, and you get on that Bronco and you ride it, you eat the fruit, you take the herbs, and you start relaxing and learning how to just watch things and quit trying to create all these things in creation, because you got to pay for them. And just have some fun for a while.